Good morning from Chessington World of Adventures. I've been here since 2023. Because of Hyperion last year, we just kept going to Thorpe every time we came down south. So yeah, I am very excited to be back. There's nothing new ride-wise since 2023 with Mandrill Mayhem and the World of Jumangi. There's a big donut though, size sees the donut. I thought I was going to say like the size of that donut. But I'm excited to be back, getting on Vampire. I believe there's been some station updates since we were last on Vampire, so that's a change to look forward to. I'm also looking forward to getting back on Mandrill Mayhem and Dragon's Fury and Tiger Rock as well. But yeah, there's a lot of construction going on. There's a lot of rides closed. Capacity isn't great at this park anyway, and now like half the ride is literally like half of the rides have closed to build new things like Minecraft and Paw Patrol and stuff, which we'll have a look at later, like Wild Asia and stuff. But yeah, I've just walked into the spiderweb. Excited to be back at Chessington. We'll see what the updates are. I'm excited to get back on the ride. Starting off with Vampire, all being well. There's a path closed here for what that sign says. Something spooky for Halloween. This path basically connects Vampire to near Mandrill Mayhem on the other side actually, near the main entrance, which it wasn't in use today. Everyone's using the hotel entrance at the minute. Don't know whether that's just because it's off peak and they're just putting everyone in one entrance rather than having day trippers in that entrance and hotels in the hotel entrance, or maybe it's that all the time. I don't know, but it doesn't matter either way. Closer to Vampire. I think this queue line lacks a bit of audio. They used to play the soundtrack round here. Now oh, this theming's new. But yeah, they used to play the soundtrack round here. Now it's just a bit of quiet ambience. I prefer the soundtrack to be honest, but is this where the chessboard used to be? Because it's been replaced with a table, that's nice, but yeah, where's the audio, man? There is none. Don't even think the ambience is on at the moment. Oh, the chessboard's still there. Oh, we've had some updates to the queue though. Just need some speakers. I think that little coffin bit's new in the middle of the chessboard though. Oh, it's too quiet. I mean, I've not even heard a train go round, but we'll just assume it's open. Yeah, there's a lot of
I'm really confused.
Oh.
Is it that way?
Oh, people have walked around the extension and we didn't need to. Alright then, into one of the best stations in country. At least the soundtrack's on in here, might be quiet outside. Smell pods are on. Wow, I love it in here. And since I came, they've added these chandeliers. Let me put Super Night. Nah, I don't have time actually. These chandeliers are new since I last here. I think this wall's been done up as well, but the highlight is of course Mr. Organ Man over here playing his organ. Looks fantastic. Absolutely amazing. With what? Oh wow, yeah, his arm's broke. Good grief. That's dedication, that. Still playing with one broken arm. There we go, Super Night's on. Don't think it makes much difference to be honest. Couldn't have asked for a better start to the day. We've just been assigned to row 1 on Vampire. In one of the best stations in country. I do miss the old soundtrack though, not only when it played outside but when it plays in here as well. So just had a bit more of a drum beat to it. Like this is cool and it goes on for longer, but I just wish they interpreted a bit of the old drums in it as well. But there we have it. I think that stuff's beyond though as well. New sound effects from people on the train as well. Happy to be back, happy to be on Vampire, happy to be on front row. And this is one of the best stations in country with the chandeliers. Brilliant. Fantastic front row ride on Vampire there. Turned 35 years old this year. And I know it doesn't have the same trains as it used to. Obviously they've got the Vekoma trains on now. I'm determined to get on a ride in America where it's an Arrow suspended coaster with the old Arrow trains, the original, but one day before they all close. But yeah, absolute classic, great soundtrack, great station, great family ride concept, the swinging coaster, love it. But up next, I think we are going to just do the Gruffalo while it's here. Another one of the best stations in country. Gruffalo, one of the best start rides as well. I am a bit gutted that I never got to do Bubble Works, of course, but think as far as rides go where they be replaced with IPs, the originals, this is great. Alright then, this is a fantastic dark ride. Gruffalo, happy to be back. With a good low light camera as well. I could hear him laughing then. Where is he? It's not done it. Absolutely disgusting
I'll do it
behaviour.
with these two.
The audio's not working. Gruffalo. Mum will not be happy about that.
Alright.
Dear me.
My favorite. You taste good on a slice of bread.
Good. Don't call me good.
A mouse button. This ride's turned into Valhalla and Storm Surge with abysmal drainage. Never used to be like this. Gonna help us on Tiger Rock later. Here we go then. Are you ready for the drop? Oh no. Oh, little splash. And into the fountains. Which were from the original Bubble Works. And they give you a nice little sprinkling. Oh, what a ride. Brilliant. Don't even remember anything from the Gruffalo.
Wish a bit of audio issues.
Yeah, at least it's so nice and loud in here.
Yeah. Might do another last one. Another drop.
Been down this a few times today. They need to sort the drainage out though. Oh dear, yeah, it's definitely like Valhalla with a broken vortex. Woo! Just tall enough to like avoid us. Yeah, dear me.
Now my tummy's beginning to rumble. My favourite food is Gruffalo crumble.
Lovely. Good ride. Yeah, I've got a wet foot now. That's not normally an issue on the Gruffalo, but as I said,
was okay.
yeah, well, just a dodgy vote then on from our side. But there we have it. 2 rides done in this area. I think it was Transylvania and now it's Wildwoods. Let me just double check. Abysmal of me to forget, but yeah, Wildwoods. And the next ride is going to be Seastorm. It's here, yeah. There we have it. Big stage setup here, but Seastorm, absolutely fantastic. It is the best version of that ride that there is because a lot of parks have them. There's one at Blackpool, Fantasy Island. Where are you going? Nowhere, okay. Yeah, there's one at Blackpool, Drayton Manor, Fantasy Island. This one is the best because spoilers, so skip if you don't want them. This one goes backwards and sideways as well as forwards. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So there we have it. Come and ride Seastorm at Chessington. Round here, we'll see some construction walls. There we go. For a big Paw Patrol area. I think what was it called? Scorpion Express used to be around here. That obviously had a fire and I don't think it reopened after that, unfortunately. But they're rebuilding the area. I can see construction happening right now. Just saw a digger there over that fence. Paw Patrol coming 2026, so that'll be exciting. It's another IP of course, but yeah, new area, new rides, what this park needs. So yeah, there's going to be a Genie roller coaster and then a few flat rides as well, I'm not entirely sure. But next up is Rattlesnake. We have come on an off-peak day today, purely for that reason, like it's a Monday today, so fingers crossed. Yeah, because yeah, this park could struggle with the crowds it gets. So yeah, until those new rides come, especially now a lot of them have closed, to be redeveloped and have new rides in the place. Well, that was brilliant, and it's awesome walking onto low capacity rides that I never walk on normally on peak days, but the highlight of that, we turned around and then we noticed you can see right over this fence. Come up there, and yeah, there's a lot going on. The station's in place. There's a massive what looks to be a massive footer here. So like, are we going to get a massive theming piece of Paw Patrol, it looks like, maybe? Similar to what we have at Mandrill Mayhem and Roxy at Legoland, just a massive theming piece here, welcoming you into the land. Sounds pretty good, but yeah, a lot of activity going on, and as I say, the station is well under construction all the way back there. So yeah, good stuff, got that to look forward to. Yeah, people have found Chase. I don't know the names of Paw Patrol pups, but yeah, I'm excited for the coaster cred anyway. And it was cool to see that construction. Maybe this is what that massive footer was for. Like, I'm guessing it's some significant building in Paw Patrol. Got the coaster there, that flat ride, that's going to be a Jungle Bus relocation, I think, from what used to be in Wild Asia. And then this over here. So yeah, there's going to be 4 rides in total in this area, with a coaster cred included, and this massive theming building here, which the footers are properly in place for it already. It's a tiny gap in the fence there, but nothing big enough to see through. But yeah, exciting. We've just been on again, but to improve efficiency, there's new baggage holds there. The only baggage holds on this ride used to be here, and then when you're getting on over there, you used to have to come all the way up here to put your bags in and whatnot. So it just improves efficiency now. You get on there and you put your bags on straight level with the car. So that just gets people on quicker. And yeah, it's absolutely walk on, but those operations, brilliant. They're urging you to go as quick as you can. Yeah, good stuff. It's what you want, no matter how busy it is. Croc Drop is going round with half a cycle. So I imagine that's walk on as well. But we're doing this again. It'll be rude not to, won't it? But there's a massive building over there, but I'm not sure what that's being used for. Maybe that's the station, or I don't really know, but what we like to see. 3 back-to-back rides on anything at Chessington is usually unheard of, let alone Rattlesnake.
You get it?
No complaints. Croc Drop up next. New for 2021. Just brave the drop. Enjoy that soundtrack and the audio around there actually. And the tower was spinning. Because yeah, it isn't always. But yeah, good stuff on Croc Drop. And another ride for good views over those. It's not just Paw Patrol land that's over construction.
Walk through the car.
Minecraft. Has it been confirmed or has it not been confirmed? I'm not sure. But it's heavily rumoured at the very, very least to be a Minecraft themed area. Wild Asia has completely gone. Cobra and everything else over there, all gone. But talk about more, we will talk more about it after this ride on Dragon's Fury, because there's no one here. Walk straight onto Dragon's Fury then, there's no one in that queue whatsoever. Lift Hill has been slowed down, and because it's been slowed down, it doesn't make a loud noise that it used to. Like, do you notice? It's meant to go up quicker than that. And yeah, it's meant to make the same noise as spin boulders as well, so obviously if it still makes it round the circuit, I suppose it doesn't matter, but it's better when it goes quicker, of course. So I think we're doing it again. Yeah, it's weird the lift hill only going that speed, but it still makes it round the circuit absolutely no problem. Like, it's not going to roll back here or anything. But yeah, weird. I mean, these rides, like, I miss the noise it makes, you know. It's meant to be zooming all the way up there now, making a really loud sound. I'll put a clip in if I can find one. Anyways, completely walk on. I think we're going on for number 3. That's it really. That's the sound it usually makes. But yeah, 3 rides, completely unheard of. But I think we are heading elsewhere now. Well, we're going to come back. We did find out, I was looking on the app for some food options and what's open and what's not, because I know not all the food places will be open on these off-peak days. Prime example here. And yeah, I spotted that the park closes at 4. I thought it was 5 today, but it is what it is. I mean, I'd rather come on a day like this and stay till 4 than a really, really packed day where you can barely move around here until 6 o'clock. Because yeah, we've got so many rides done already. But here is construction well underway. for this new area. This one's opening in 2027, not 26. So Paw Patrol land in 26, this in 2027. So very exciting stuff. And yeah, they've not confirmed what it is yet and stuff. But yeah, Wild Asia. I'm gonna miss Wild Asia. I'm gonna miss Cobra. Used to be Monkey Swinger as well. Had a good soundtrack around there, but yeah, oh, there we go. It's all been demolished. And I believe Cobra's staying. It's getting relocated like elsewhere in that area. Jungle Bus, they're going on Dragon's Fury again. Jungle Bus, that's obviously getting relocated to Paw Patrol. And then I'm not sure about Monkey Swinger, but it's all been demolished. Yeah. Thought Friday on Dragon's Fury then, why not? But yeah, this is a massive new area right next to the original. That's the original park entrance that usually come in, where everyone's, oh there we go, movement on the machinery. Yeah man, Chessington World of Construction, people calling it this year, and it is that, but I'm having a good time so far. As I said, everything's walk on and we're getting so much done. Happy days. Oh, they've waited for me, that's nice of them. I don't have a clue how many times we've just done Dragon's Fury.
5 on the trot, 8 altogether.
5 without leaving the train, yeah. So we did on our 4th ride, one of them said, you don't have to keep getting up and going round, just stay seated, because there's literally no one in the queue whatsoever. Yeah, there's a few people there now. Yeah, they accused of us skiving school. I'm not in school anymore. And on one of our rides we nearly ran over a pigeon that wouldn't move from being sat on the track. Very eventful couple of rides on Dragon's Fury, that. But yeah, don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult, being accused of skiving school. Like, yeah. We were going to get off anyway and move on to the next ride, and a bit of queue was building up anyway. But yeah, as we were getting off, we actually had to get off on the unload side, because someone had sorry if you're eating your dinner, someone had been sick on the exit. So yeah, as they were getting a queue, someone, yeah, they have to close it. But yeah, that's unfortunate, but big up the staff for letting us do that and have so many rides. I mean, we would have just walked around anyway, but yeah, that is completely unheard of. 8 rides, I think my mum just said. And yeah, here is the new for 2023 World of Jumangi with an empty back row. Oh yeah, this ride is brilliant. Love it, love that inversion. The launch is fantastic in the station. Yeah, so excited to have. Might have 8 goes on this, you never know. No, I think since I was last at this park, they've added these higher fences in the Mandrill station. When it first opened, these fences were low and they weren't letting you in the station behind the air gates until the ride had ended. Cycle hello, because yeah, obviously it's going past at a fast pace. But yeah, these have fixed that. Anyway, straight on to front. Once again, can't complain. Cycle's just ended, so we're going on Mamba Strike. But yeah, Mandrill Mayhem, front row. Lot of fun. I love the launch, and yeah, some really good hang time actually on that inversion. I ended up kicking one of the weeds, so that needs cutting. Just around that area. And something hit me in the face as well as I was going up the spiral. But apart from that, must have been a fly or something. Big fly. Yeah, we're getting the steps in today, that's for sure. But yeah, Mamba Strike is literally at the exit of Mandrill Mayhem. Well, mine's gone blank with these ride names, what's happened? So yeah, we've come on, and the cycle was ending as well. And it only had 2 people on it. So, there we go, theming. Well, Mamba Strike done. Mandrill Mayhem again. Another riding area at Chessington with an awesome soundtrack. Alright then, 2 done on Mandrill Mayhem and 1 on Mamba Strike. Up next, another walk on Ostrich Stampede. I love this area so much, and to think 5 years ago this area was all a field. You'd walk past that path there where Dragon's Fury is there and where you enter the area, and this would all be a field. Now it's got a B&M wing coaster, 2 filler flat rides. Great improvement if you ask me. And the world of Jumanji is complete. This is the other end of that path we saw this morning. I can see High-Vis is actually working on that scare attraction. So this takes you all the way down to Vampire, as we saw this morning. But you can still get from Mandrill to Vampire quite quickly instead of walking all the way around, which I forgot about this morning. Just walk past here, past this ride I'm not sure the name of, and the blue barnacle over here, the pirate ship, and then the Wild Woods is just down there. We was going to get just a quick little bite from the Burger Kitchen to eat, but it's not open. It says it is on the app. So yeah, we're doing Vampire while we're here. No audio whatsoever in this queue line now, not even the ambience. So yeah, but why are the food places saying open on the app when they're not open? It's off peak, so as I said, I understand a lot of the food places won't open if there isn't the demand for them, but Burger Kitchen's one of the main places, so it is what it is. The chicken place near Croc Drop wasn't open earlier either, so yeah. As mentioned earlier, Vampire has turned 35 years old this year. It's a nice little mug to celebrate it. And the resin as well, like that. It doesn't have a train on it, does it? But it has the track on like the Vampire's like castle. So yeah, cool little resins. They're a lot smaller, so they're actually cheaper than like the ones at Thorpe and Alton Towers. They're like 18 quid. They are now, but nice merch. That one's got a train on, the snow globe, but the resin doesn't. Oh no, the resin has the train on as well. Here we go, I'm just not looking properly. Very nice merch. This wasn't forecast. I'm sick of this country. It's started raining lightly for about a minute. We went in the shop to get some snacks. Come out, starts pelting down. So we ate our snacks under that shelter. Now it's still drizzling a little bit, but it's sunshine. I don't know. Absolutely sick of this country.
And it's not forecast really.
I know. On to the next ride. Team Blaster up next, and I think the theming's been done up slightly in here as well. These rugs look new and new lighting, but it's another walk on. This is what we should have done 10 minutes ago when it was pelting down, but we were eating, to be fair. Team Blaster's actually a really good dark ride. A lot of big pieces of theming in there, and I think these had issues with the guns, but I didn't personally. So yeah, you can actually see, I suppose it's bad in the sense of there's red dots everywhere, but you can actually see where you're shooting when you can just follow your own red dot. This guy's back, by the way. I think it was removed for a little while, but obviously been refurbed and returned, so happy days. It does a different like speech to what it used to though a few years ago, but yeah, good to have it back. So it's a big sort of theming piece outside of Dragon's Fury. Another 2 goes in on Dragon's Fury then. That dragon's called Frazzle, and you shake the coin in front of him and he start doing his little speech. However, it's now time for Tiger Rock. Honestly, it's probably my second favourite water ride in the country after Valhalla. I absolutely love Tiger Rock. I love the station, I love the soundtrack, and the area as well. So yeah, long time no see for Tiger Rock, but let's go. Super night mode on, and I absolutely love this station. And I remember a few years ago they used to not turn these lights on and it wouldn't look as good, but at least the lights are on now. Oh, I love it in here. It just looks great with a backdrop, and yeah, when the soundtrack's blasting as well, which I think it's at the end of its loop, so it's not playing at the minute, but yeah, it's great in here when the soundtrack's blasting, and yeah, absolutely love it in here. Let's go on Tiger Rock. Probably a few times because as you can tell, there's no one here. This is the soundtrack I like, but yeah, Tiger Rock started spitting the Rayman rules on there, so we put these on just in case. It's going on again. Yeah, on the last drop. I know, yeah. Toilets are shut. The second drop, we got wetter than we normally do on that drop.
You don't get that wet.
Yeah. It's still not a bad wetness at all, but yeah. Normally it's the first drop you get wet on. The second one's normally like very much a light sprinkle. Yeah. It was the other way around. Yeah, it was very light on the first drop. But yeah, all we're being held. But love Tiger Rock anyway. Love getting back on it. And yeah, I'll try and get a clip of the station when the soundtrack's playing before we go on for our second ride. Missed it again. It was playing when we was coming into the station. Is what it is, but yeah, I love the lighting on that wall. There we go then, a fun 2 rides on Tiger Rock. It started raining quite heavily then, it just keeps starting and stopping. Don't think it knows what it wants to do. However, this path over here used to connect Land of the Tiger to Wild Asia. You can just see through the trees there, where there's demolition and construction going on. But obviously that path is closed because something is coming 2027. Massive new area, so 2 years of 2 new areas at Chessington, so that's exciting. And the one in 2027 I'm pretty sure is going to be bigger overall than the 26 one. And yeah, heavily rumoured to be Minecraft, all in Wild Asia. Apparently Cobra's getting rebuilt and obviously rethemed in that. Then there's a coaster as well. So good stuff. I mean, the park really does need some like more capacity and more rides and stuff, so it's good to see that they're getting that with Paw Patrol Land next year. That has a junior coaster and some filler flats, and this one will have a coaster with some filler flats. But enjoyed Tiger Rock, very happy to be back in the land of the tiger. Just one more thing to mention, this tunnel from the first drop on Tiger Rock used to have some feeding on it, and that's been taken away. And yeah, I feel like that little dark ride section has had bits taken out of it as well, but it still has a bit of the tiger and some lighting as well. Yeah, had to come here off peak this season. Normally you can't move literally at all on this path on a Saturday and Sunday. Quite thin paths and the rides are low capacity and stuff, so yeah, enjoying it today though. Alright then, that's us done with the world of Jumangi and Mandrill Mayhem there. I've no idea how many times we did it. Did it on the front, back, left, right, middle, everywhere. We've had a lot of rides on there today. Probably more rides on it today than we'd done in total before today. So yeah, no complaints. But Dragon's Fury had a bit of downtime, but it's back open, so I think we're literally doing re-rides basically. Dragon's Fury now, and then unless we're either going to do this until the end of the day or nip round and do Rattlesnake and Croc Drop one more time. But here's Dragon's Fury and Frazzle walk on and open. So we did finish our day on Dragon's Fury. My mum and Danielle have counted 15 rides we've done on that today, and yeah, the staff were sick of seeing us, but yeah, big shout out to the staff on there because they were really friendly all throughout the day and on all the rides. So yeah, made our day even better. And that brings us to the end of the day, 4 o'clock, so an hour earlier than we thought this morning. But as I said, I would rather come here on a 4 o'clock close where you walk on everything than 6 o'clock close where everything is absolutely jam-packed. Yeah, I'm next to the normal exit and entrance where people are normally flooding out here now, but yeah, we're at the back of the park in terms of where we entered the park and where we'll be exiting the park tonight at the hotel entrance. But yeah, it's been really nice to be back. I've had a really good day, and yeah, got on literally so many rides multiple times. Don't think there's anything that we've not done that we want to do. I guess Blue Barnacle, but don't think the rest are bothered about that. I wouldn't mind going in, but yeah, got loads done on Vampire and Dragon's Fury, Mandrill Mayhem, the other Jumangi rides, Rattlesnake, saw lots of construction, Tiger Rock as well. Yeah, it's been really good. Literally walked onto everything, friendly staff, still good operations even though it's not been busy. And yeah, like, just really enjoyable. And nowhere's been overcrowded, obviously. I think the next time I'll be at this park, the Paw Patrol land will be open. Construction will have progressed even further on Minecraft over here. Might even be confirmed by then, who knows. So until then, thank you very much for watching. We was at Fort Park yesterday, so go and check that vlog out, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that will be.